How's it going, boy? Welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall with me, Noble. Now, I just got done chatting with the team, just trying to, find out what's going on. It was just a bunch of filler stuff, so I didn't feel it was really important. But I did check the email, and there was an email from the gun merchant, I believe it was. Yep. And apparently, we got this mission for this guy, and we have this mission for this guy. His mission involved a weapon shipment that was stolen, and he says he needs help getting it back. And there might be weapons in it for us. So, I'm all about getting new guns in this game. Excuse me. I actually, because I was curious of what he would have, I actually looked up the weapons on a Google search of what is in this game, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of stuff. And you only get like a handful available to you in the beginning, so I'm like, yeah, I definitely need to unlock some guns, so I definitely need to do this mission. So that's what we're here for. Welcome back. You'll need some weapons, some ammunition perhaps? Got your message, okay. He nods. Aye, a gang of nearby Kurtz has been hijacking shipments from bound to Kazar, taking money out of your pockets. I said our, but it came out you were the fake accent I was doing. I could use some help, stop this from happening. I still don't know what accent I want to give him. I feel it's kind of looks a little Irish, I guess. Idira disparate Monica used to provide encryption and information control to Kazabar. Now that she's gone, the merchants have nothing, or have been having to end of trouble. The obvious answer is that the gang has been intercepting our communications. What kind of communications? Shipping manifests, payment orders, that sort of thing. A group with an agenda could use that information to set up an ambush. And this is just what has been going on. Several cargo trucks full of goods have already been hijacked en route to the Kezabar. I had a tracking device placed on the last shipment I sent out. Containers full of weapons and medical supplies. Sure, if you got taken, I tracked it to the Gulsbourbon. If you ever been there, it's in the Kertz, built as an old U-Bahn station. Some old bunkers. Rumor has it, a new gang called the Rabbelgazer is holed up there. I suspect that you two things are related. So, I need to go to Gumbusgen. I have no idea how to say that. Find the Rabbelgazer. I have no idea how to say that either. And get to the goods back. See, I try to make up the words. If I'm sitting there looking at them like Gundenbersen, and I'm like Gudibiden. I'm just trying to make up a word just to make it sound like I have any idea what's going on. It's a character flaw. I'm sorry. If you ever been to any live streams I've done, you'll see me do that all the time. Be like, it's like I hate it when people make up words in games. It's like, yes, it's the clan Hurricane Farkin Sturgen Durgan. It's like, Harkenfall. Sure, we'll just call it Harkenfall from here on out, Anyway. I can offer you 500 Nuren for the task. And if you can recover the missing weapons and shipment, I'll be able to sell it, use some of the better hardware too. Well, that sounds like more the deal I want. Tell me. Not much. I'm afraid from what I've heard, the rebel rouser are tricky. They have a reputation for stirring up trouble, from disappearing without a trace. You tread carefully, and Gershkeben, if I were you. Excuse me. How do I get there? Just take the U-Bahn. The line there still runs, though not many folks stop at the Gershkeben anymore. The market there used to be something to tourist attraction, but I think it's fallen hard times recently. Probably because the gang moved in. Excuse me. Throat's a little itchy. I got a drink. I just hadn't popped it open yet to kind of wet my whistle. I'll take care of it. Good. It's about time. I had a new inventory come in. And one more thing, Iron Tree. I'm gonna need you to go in light on this one. Take a friend along if you like, but no more than one. If you spook them, they could trash the merchandise. Best go quiet. Best go soon, too, before the trail goes cold. Okay, so I'm bringing only one person with me. question is, who do I take? I feel like the sniper would be great, but I really think it's going to be Dietrich, the guy who can give me bonuses, because I could really use those stat boost and heal boosts, you know? I think for the way I'm playing, it's going to be the best way to do it. Yep. We'll go there. Alright. Dietrich it is. Yeah, see, I have a fourth weapon now. It's weird, but it's there. I'm not going to complain. It's a shotgun. Why should I be upset, you know? You're like, oh, darn. The enemies are surrounding me. Boom. But yeah, I looked it up, and apparently there's a bug in the game. It's a invisible fourth weapon slot, and that's what happened is it got dropped in there. If that weapon ever ends up down here, I might change it out for something better later, but for right now, I'll just keep the shotgun. But yeah, let's see. I really do need to look into getting some cyberware, but right now I think I'm good with what I got, which is nothing. So that's the head jack point. And this jacket makes me think of the tyrants from Resident Evil. You know what I'm talking about, the tyrant jackets. Alright. What do you got? Your throwing knives aren't that impressive, but you ain't got much else to choose from, so let's just go with it. I guess I'll pop my drink while we're doing this, so excuse the sudden soda. Salute. That's better. Sometimes you just need a good hydration. Hopefully I'll cough less now. I've been eating some mints to try and curve my cough as well. Alright. Well, the shotgun disappeared again, but we know it's there. So we got 2 Ares Predator SmartLink pistols. The original clothing I had. A bunch of medical items. Honestly, I think I'm just going to stay here with the medical items. I'm going to trade a 1 out for a 2, though. Just because if something goes wrong, I'd rather make sure, since we don't have an extra medic with us, that we can actually heal up pretty decently. Yeah, that's good enough. No grenades needed for this one. Well, that's a messy transition there, isn't it? Stairwell down looks to have completely collapsed. I just want to see what's over here. I don't know if those are solar power panels, but I feel like we're underground, so I don't know how good that's going to do. We got some kind of generator putting out light to these plants, so I feel like maybe that was supposed to be solar power panels, and they just did that to make it look good. And old fluorescent glow lights are barely keeping the plants alive. Okay, well, I wanted to read more of that. I guess you'll have to pause if you want to read the rest of that. Yeah, it didn't give me an option to read it. I still never figured out what the button was I'm supposed to press to get the... because, I mean, it's Z and... Z obviously is zoom in this game. Oh, hello. But yeah, Z and Dead State Reanimated is the highlight items in the environment button, but I have no idea what it is in this game. Guard.
That's far enough, friend.
An older man raises his hand, squinting as you approach. To his left, a young orc shifts his weight, raising one hand casually on a pistol on his hip. Resting, I mean. Both are dressed in what might be considered uniforms, but it's hard to tell for sure. Yeah, I mean, it is a red, like, maybe vest with a brown coat. Uniform enough.
We don't get many visitors down here these days. And you'll have to forgive me for saying, but, well, you don't really look like you're the type that usually comes through here.
Maybe I'm here to buy some weapons. He looks fed for one thing. Oh, okay, it's the orc.
He looks fed for one thing.
The older man snorts. Indeed.
What brings you to Gersman, stranger?
Oh, I don't have the charisma for it. Passing through, thought I'd check out the market here. Wow, yeah, that's the one that gets you shot real quick. Especially if these guys are the gang type. Charisma 4 would have been perfect, but oh well. Two guards exchange glances. Of course, of course.
Customers are always welcome.
Head on in. Watch your step on the ladder here. Some of the steps get slippery when it's cold. I'd rather not, because I feel like these guys are involved in that, and I don't have to get in a firefight here. Like we said, our objective is to infiltrate, not to eliminate. If we get in a fight, we need to do it on the way out, not on the way in, you know? So, that'll provide us with more safety and security if we don't get killed in the next few minutes while protecting the gear we're trying to collect. Hello, dancer. Can I pay you to be dancing? Nope, she's just dancing. I like that name, Goldfish. Well, that's quite the strange look, but whatever works for you, I guess. The woman starts a little, or stares a little at the approach, but she recovers quickly, beams brightly at you. The fox on her face, or headdress that is, seems to grin as well. Her classily nasal American accent is obvious. Hello, kiddo. Share a drink with me? Sure, if you're buying. Let's go with this one. Rebellion? Raven Ghost? Nope, never heard about anything like that. Sounds like something out of an old fairy tale. I'm just traveling through. I heard there was a market. Just look at this place. She waves her arm around in a wide circle, taking everything in from shady, shimmering woman to the near empty quarters outside. So I'm just having a drink with this fine gentleman here, and then be moving on. Where are you from? California. Free states, doing the whole York tour thing, you know. Besides getting me out of the hellhole, it's been a real good learning experience. Have some good fun. Maybe some good friends. Is that really the fashion in this era, is wearing a fox on your head? With feathers, apparently, behind it? Fashion, I'll never understand. This is the guy wearing the Deadpool shirt. I wore this shirt through the Deadpool movie, Deadpool 2. It was fun. Let's see. It's a hellhole there. Can't drink enough to forget things I've seen. I'm all about communism and anarchy and free love, but sometimes the upstate goes a little far. Communism, the downfall of worlds. Okay, let's see. How do you mean? Then why haven't you left? Let's see, what do you mean? It's just things like the turf wars and the racist and junk, you know? Like those humus a-holes. Pleasant. Unpleasant, that is. That shit aside, I like the idea of the state without the man. Listen, my name is Goldfish. What's yours? Call me Iron Tree. Nice to meet you, Iron Tree. Now that's a side bit. What are you doing in a place like this? I came from the market. At least there's alcohol. Synthanol, ma'am. Whatever it is, I'm drunk more to it. She downs her glass and slams to the bar table with loud exchange. You know what? I have just realized this background music or sound is really loud. I'm actually going to turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I hope that's a lot better for y'all because it was a little loud for me, and I'm like, man, it's got to be loud for everybody else. All right. She downs her gas and slams in the bar loud as saturation. So what was this thing you said? Robbin Geister? Robbin Geister. Raven Ghost? Might be anything in the Gordobigation. Seems like everyone is and everything down here is a ghost. Ghost of the past, ghosts of trains, ghostly thin folks, pale and lack of sunlight. I need sunlight too. I like to joke and socialize, but it just gives me this energy. Energy that people don't have anymore. Her expression grows stern for a moment, and she stares into the empty gin and tonic. Maybe I've been down here long enough. Maybe I'm a ghost too. Bartender, alright, that's it. Fraulein, you officially cut off. Your total is 36 Nuyen. Can I at least buy something for my friend here? He's been talking to me for a bit and hasn't had anything. No, you're cut off. I don't want to even slipping out of it. Dude, chill out. Oh, forget I asked. She turns to you with a shrug. Sorry, I couldn't get you anything else, but thanks for being a pal. That's our job, talking to the common folk. Not really, but we'll take it anyway. I doubt we'll find what we're looking for here at the very beginning. Feels like something died in here. Upon close inspection, it's just moldy soy cakes. So yeah, this place is a lot bigger. It's starting to make me think of another game I've played, but I haven't beaten it. I'm going to do it on the channel. It's called Underrail. It's not Undertale, but Underrail. It's a post-apocalyptic kind of game, sort of like this, but a little bit different. And we'll see it eventually on this channel, but it's not yet. Wow, you walked all the way around to talk to him, huh? And again. Finally. The found for you is average build and nondescript dress. He's leaning against an old wooden cabinet, reading a book as you approach. He looks up and casts a warm smile in your direction. Guten Tag. My name is Krun, friend. Can't say I've seen you around these parts before. Just passing through, or... We'll start with the information before we get into the nitty-gritty, because if we do the nitty-gritty first, there's a chance that he might clam up and we get nothing out of him. Well, it's my home, for one. I got a small ball set up over here. But of course, you'll want to know about the market. His eyes light up. Used to be something to behold, my friend. One of the greatest markets in the city. If you find merely anything in those stalls for the right price. It's a real shame, but little by little things slowed down. Folks stopped thinking of the subway line so much. I guess that's the way of the folks. Weapon shipment. His face falls. Wish that I had, friend. It's too bad. This place used to be soaring with commerce. But now hardly anything passes through here, I'm afraid. Folks around here are lucky enough to have a full meal at the end of the day. What comes around for the better? Yeah, me too. Thanks for the friendly words, though. Most folks come through are either looking to bum a quick handout or steal what they can before disappearing down the line. Can't do anything to help. No, I don't think so, friend. But thank you for the gesture. Say, have you ever heard the story of the Schinderhannes? I'm not sure. Schinderhannes was an outlaw centuries ago, back in the Napoleonic days. See, Schinderhannes was a thief, a greedy one. If you believe the stories, he and his gang raided up and down the Rhine, stealing for themselves. Something happened, and the people of the Rhine, they were inspired by the shamans one day and hailed him as a hero. He was stealing from the French, you see. He chuckles and continues. I think something happened then, something surprising even for the Schinderhannes. I think because this, perhaps he became the hero people wanted him to be. Maybe he just did the start stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. I don't know. History books are confusing, to say the least. Hey, at least he can read, though. In this folk state, I wouldn't be surprised a lot of people can't read. I mean, there's no... there wouldn't be any predestined educational system because there's no government to regulate it, right? So I would kind of think that education is kind of a pick and choose as you go kind of deal, you know. You pick up a trade from the local guy down the road and you work for him for the rest of your life, or you don't learn anything and end up like the, what's her name, the lady that does the VR simulations that, you know, thought of herself as being in Terminator, or thought she was in, you know, those VR simulations of Gone with the Wind and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't Gone with the Wind. What was that? Doe, a deer, a female deer. That movie. I can't remember the name of it right now. At any rate, the point is, friend, I think that maybe if enough people believe something to be true, it can change the truth of what of that thing. Perhaps if enough people are here in Gurspin and have the hope to believe in, then our fate will change as well. Until then, we'll continue on. Oh, do you mean Robin Hood? No, you would think. But that's an altogether different tale, I assure you. Much more romanticized it is. I've actually been over there on a tours and heard about the whole, you know, Robin Hood tale and the myths, legends, and all that kind of stuff. And it was quite an interesting tour. But yeah, everything was quite blown out of proportion. Now, if there's anything else I can help you with? Have you heard of the gang? Certainly. They've been spinning quite a tale in these parts of late. Hard to know of anything for sure, though. One rumor says that they hijack freight out of Frankfurter tour. Then to the next day, you hear about them signing down to Alpersplatz. Hey, just yesterday I heard some claim that they saw a member of the Rendsbucher speed by the U-Bahn tunnel, clean to the side of a train car. Ha! Between you and me, they're probably a gang called Surf and Turf. We'll say Turf and Turf. Strange one, those. I heard they impact suction cups onto their hands and feet. They really like hitching rides on those U-Bahn trains. Shakes his head when music. That's our fuck state for you, though. Full of strange and unexpected. Okay, I'll be going. Bye! Alright. A lot of talking in this episode. I thought we'd be into the combat by now. Doors look to be handmade out of rusty sheet metal. Nothing of value catches your eye. I'm guessing this is technically somebody's house by the looks of it. She's just ready to fight. From here, this dwarf guy with the balding head looks like one of those guys from the Muppets. You know, the guys that sit in the stands and go, oh, ho, 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 ho. You know, always making fun of the main cast. It's a ladder, but I don't know if I want to go up right now. Anything down here to catch my eye? Doesn't look like it. So he said the train went by, but there's clearly no way the train's going past this. Okay, this must be the market they were referring to. Even though the lady said she'd never been over here, I guess. Shopkeeper. Crate appears to have been freight hastily open, hastily torn, label. Bar clearly visible. So, stolen goods probably. There's a happy troll for you.
Hey there, stranger. I got a sale today. You interested in some rations, salvage, some of the home remedies?
Let's see. Let's see what we got for sale first. I'd rather see. Force-worn Earth Elemental. That's it, huh? Nope. You heard about the gang. Troll eyes flicker back and forth.
No, I can't say I have.
Have you seen a shipment of weapons pass through here? I don't know anything about weapons. I just sell scraps and salvage for home remedies. Home remedies, those are some pretty fancy home remedies. You point some mil-spec med kits and drugs on the counter man's shop.
Well, sometimes I get lucky, salvage.
Looking for some backup? It's just here. There's just us here, I mean.
Okay, look, yeah. Rausminger came here yesterday, asked me to move the rest of these medical supplies, and then he disappeared. I don't know what they want. I mean, hey, I gotta make a living, right? Look around.
Nope, don't have etiquette. Oh well.
They leave me some kind of score. I'm grateful. Already sold most of it less than a day. Plenty of folks around here need real medical supplies. All right, I told you what I know. So we're cool, right? I didn't know anything else.
I would love to do that, but once again, we're not here to start fights. We need to soften the situation up before we find what we're looking for. We cannot get in fights. You're not going to hurt me. Thank you, stranger. Not everyone's so understanding around here. If you're looking for the rabble-rousers, because I can't think of the word, try an old information kiosk on the other side of the market. I've seen some people coming and going there. Well, we found someone with good information. We didn't really have to harass them for that. I mean, I could have shook them down, but if I did... Oop, I accidentally clicked off screen. Sorry about that. The fun part about this game is I can go this way and my mouse cursor's off the screen. It's on my other monitor. These look like some guns. Old Motion. I'm gonna say it's a female.
Hello there, newcomer. I have my exciting rare weapons for you to purchase. Instruments of death, a sort not to find anywhere else in Berlin. Care to take a look around?
By the shopkeeper's claims, her inventory looks decently poor, or inventory that is. Most of the weapons appear rusty and in ill repair. A particularly cobbled together pistol stands out from the bunch. Sure, let's see what you got. Give me a little swig real quick. I don't think this one was in the other guy's inventory. Nothing interesting here. What's with the shoddy-looking pistol? Exquisite, is it not? The work of a master craftsman who used to live here. Forged some of the finest slug throwers you'll find on the side of the Atlantic. And at that price, it's a steal. Looks like some of the parts are hot glued together. As I said, the work of a master craftsman. Weapon made by any other would simply break after being fired. It probably looks cool. It's probably got like some Desert Eagle upper, 1911 lower, you know? Got some Uzi magazine slapped in there. It's like, how? These parts don't even go aligned to each other, you know? Yeah, that's the slapdash pistol that they're talking about, I guess. It's got to be that one. It kind of does look like a Desert Eagle's mix in there a little bit, but I don't know. No, we're definitely not going to be purchasing that. Do I got anything to say or sell? That's probably the kiosk. Militia Captain, tell me what you have to say. Ah, it's these guys, the same guys with the vests and the jackets. The militia captain stands alert, his eyes tracking slowly across the market. Oh, I think it's a female. Guten Tag. I'm looking for a gang called Weapondaska. Never heard of them. Weapon shipment. No, I wish I had noticed that. No, she frowned slightly. Although I wouldn't suggest asking questions about such things around here. Well, that's got to mean that they're part of that group. As far as I'm concerned. Rats just don't seem to be part of the shipment that, You notice a set of scuff marks on the ground that something heavy was dragged across here. Oh, well, obviously there's a secret passage right here. That's pretty obvious. We're going to come back to it in a minute. I want to see what else we got going on. Stream disrepair, water flooding out from the walls, mildew. Info kiosk. Old U-Bahn terminal. Quite old. Station history, route information. I don't feel like going through all that. You have to get the game if you want to find out more. I know that we're going to try and go through that wall, but I want to see what this ladder goes to real quick. Oh, never mind. Surface welded shut. Probably attempt to keep security tight. Well, there I was thinking it was something I'd actually interact with, but oh well. I thought maybe there was a second level we could investigate first. Well, looks like we're going here. But I bet you these guys in leather jackets are the ones who are our enemies here. Inspect the nearby wall. You find a small seam in the wall that suggests that there might be a passageway hidden in the wall here. Can't spot the near clear mechanism. Maybe we should ask around. Looks like the place. I'm sure someone might spill the beans. The problem is we asked the wrong person. We're going to end up having a issue with security coming down on us like a avalanche. We'll talk to this guy. We've already told him stuff, so... Let's go with that. No, I don't know anything about the crates. Okay. Same thing as before. I guess we gotta go talk to security, not that I want to. Kiosk. I wouldn't know. I'm not in charge of cleaning around here, she sighs. Hell, nobody these days is. The way things have been going, hopefully our luck will turn sooner or later. Be nice to take some pride in this place again. And changing the subject. Well, rifle leveled at my chest. Fine, I don't know who you are or what you're doing snooping around here, but you better come with me now. Our leader's going to want to speak to you. I knew they were part of this group. Her free hand reaches down to produce a thick leather blindfold. Who's leader? Come on, of the rebel gaster. It's clear you know that much by now. Look, I don't know who or what to do any more than you do, but we're not going to let you keep sniffing around here. If you come with me, I guarantee nobody is going to get stab you in the back. I'll bring you safely to the Rabelgaster. Very well, we'll go. Funny feeling my weapons and stuff are going to be stolen, but we'll see. You know, the very last time this happened was at the Humus camp, and it didn't end well for everybody in the room. So, it may be only two of us, but I did bring a bot with me, so. This is the same man you met at the market. But the friendliness is gone. Oh! This is the guy who's leaning against the wall, against the chest cupboard, who says, man, you remember that story about that group that's not, what's his name? The Merry Men in Tights and stuff? Yep. You should have stuck to the market, stranger. If the Rabelgauser wished to be found, we'd open a freaking cafe. Now, what do you want of us? Say your pride, or peace. Don't know if it looked like an invitation. I just wanted to see all this Rabelgauser fuss was about. From the Keza bar, you stole a shipment of supplies bound for Kurtz, and we want it back. What I just saw upstairs, and you didn't see way down. Stares at you for a long time, then breaks into a chuckle. Guess we're a little careless on that one. I figured the Monica Schaefer gone, Keza bar would be an easy score. So that's why you're here. We stole your supplies, and now you want them back. That's right. Which I completely understand, stranger, believe me. But unfortunately, we need those supplies more than you. No, you don't. So I have to gloriously decline your offer to retrieve of us of the stolen property. Let's see. Things are hard down here. But I have to look. I bet you that lady with the fox on her head's down here, too. It's probably like his boss, you know? Let's see. Kilt's shipment belongs to us. And I'll graciously give you one chance to turn it over, those supplies, before I shoot you in the face. Oh, we didn't lose our weapons. Okay. We'll try to be nice for right now. Not for where I'm standing. Look, there's no need for bloodshed. I'll tell you what. Seems like you know what it is like to look out for a galaxy like this. It's not easy. I'm getting tongue-tied here. I'm sorry. We provide for these people a haul like that shipment keeps Grospin from going hungry just a little while longer. It's home for our people. I expect you feel the same for Kazelbar. So I'm prepared to let you leave just like that, knowing our little secret here and everything. In return, all I need you to do is walk away. Just walk away and forget this ever happened. There's gotta be bloodshed. There's gonna be a lot of bloodshed here in a second. What do you think, stranger? Oh man, I wish I had their charisma now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 to 5. These are not good odds. But I brought him to give me an extra bonus move, and I got the robot. We got what looks like a rifle. I don't see a weapon, so maybe a psychic like him. I think he's got a submachine gun or rifle, can't tell. That's a rifle. Okay. It's a pistol, it wasn't a rifle at all. First off, I need money power. Alright. Now it's time to go robo mode. Alright, little buddy. It's a mage, alright. I guessed that correctly. Oh, come on. The guy behind me is posing the most threat. I need to drop him. An accuracy boost. Great. It's like, well, the guys probably shouldn't have screwed with us, but, you know, it is what it is. It'd be a great time for that grenade launcher, I'm just saying. I probably should move. Anything else to hide behind? Not really. Let's go with the bot then. Oh no, he's in bad shape. Maybe I did choose poorly, but oh well. It is what it is. Ew! Ow, my robot. I should have brought something to fix the robot. Okay. Yeah, I do regret not bringing anything more thump-like. Really put the hurt on somebody. That's an 80%. We'll take that shot. So I can get both of them. Go, drone, go! Battle drone! I'm gonna lose my robot at this rate. That too looks nice. Let's get out of there. I'd rather not lose the robot if I can. Oh, I lost the robot anyway. Apparently I got injured from that too. Apparently he used the basic trauma kit to heal himself, which is good. I missed both. Darn it. No wound to heal. Great. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble, but I can think of as trouble that we're not entirely unprepared for. There we go. Alright. I hate the fact that we lost that robot. That's why I brought the health with me. Again? Shit. Alright. Nope, wrong button. I still feel like we may have lost this round. I feel like I should have focused on him to begin with. Oh, he died. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a game over for my character, too. But at least we've had some fun doing it this way. Stay tuned for the next game. No, I'm kidding. I'm either going to kill him or he's going to kill me. This is how it's going to end. It's like our last bullet. So let's see what happens. Horton's keys. This probably isn't going to be what we're going to continue with. I just want to see what's going to happen. Full old. Alright, let's just jump back and reload that and try it again a different way. Okay, so we're back at the wall. I want to see if I can use any points. I got 3 points, it's not a lot. We know we need some for charisma or strength. We'll see. Strength. I think it said I need a 4 in strength. I don't have that. I only got a 1, so that's not going to do any good. Where's my charisma at? Charisma. I don't think I have that. I don't know if 3 or 4 is necessary, but might as well try and use it. And get ourselves out of that situation if we can. Let's see if there's any information. Nothing. Alright. There's probably something like hidden passage or a word that you use for something. Maybe the name of the gang. Remember that worked for us with the humus group. But I just don't have time to really jump in there and do that. Alright, back to where we were, but with less violence. I thought about bringing hand grenades and another team member, but... Let's see. Stolen shipment. Shipment belongs to us. Oh, thank you. I got the charisma high enough. Yes. Oh. You don't know how happy I am that I had the points to actually get the charisma 3. I think in the flux, yeah. Yeah, we got a decking 3 as well. I'm listening. We need a shipment of extra rations exchange. No. In the case of our, my friend Olg has a series of data taps established to monitor nearby communications and return our shipment. We let you listen in on those taps. I see. That's an interesting offer, friend. This is a much better alternate. It's like, in this universe, Diedrich got killed, I got shot in the shit, and everyone died in the room. In this universe, everything came out okay because I had better social skills. Oh. That's a good offer, friend. We'll certainly let us scope more than lucrative heists around here, assuming the taps are reliable. They are. I checked them just the other day. Cracks a smile. Very well, I suppose that's worth the price to create a crate of guns. Excuse me. Your medical supplies are already mostly gone. We already seen that guy. I'm afraid, but the weapon shipment is still being held in a locker at Frankfurter. I'll have it sent back to Kaiserbar immediately. You let us in on those taps? Take the tunnel to Kaiserbar and talk to Olg. He runs a small cafe not far from the U-Bahn station. Tell him I sent you and he'll set you up. Well. Quinn looks thoughtful. Maybe things are looking up around here. I suppose friends and enemies both can be found in the strange ways here at the Folks. Glad we could have this talk, Quinn. I'll be going now. Well, isn't that lovely? You can see yourself out, he grins. Take care, stranger. Alright. They're all empty. Hey, you want a beer? No, thanks. Well, yeah, I guess I could have taken one, but whatever. It's locked, so I guess that key I picked up was for that room. A deck. Not doing any good over here, though. It was fun having the shootout while we did, but, yeah. Losing Diedrich was, enough for me to go, you know, maybe this was, and I also lost a robot, maybe this was a little too much for me, you know? Alright. Now we'll go harass that shopkeep again, but oh well. Hopefully I cut out all the non-talking portions. But hey, it came out a-okay in the end. This episode went a lot longer than I thought it was. I thought for sure it was just going to be a couple-minute episode. I thought we might have to do some spy games where, you know, someone's on patrol and you got to sneak up behind them and run through a little cove and that kind of thing. But nope. Didn't be that at all. Magical healing can only heal the most recent wound. Alright. You emerge from the U-Bahn station and out into the familiar streets of Kazabar. The energy is stark to contrast the wary, slowly drowning mood of the Gorgundan. The Kelsberg is in an island of hope, afloat in the midst of the dangerous currents of the folk state. But it wouldn't take much for it to capsize. It's time to Gary tell you his news. Or find Gary and tell him the news. Blech. I heard a bring sound. Karma gain 4. Yep, we still have to do the sewer objective, which will be the next one. Sounds like it's going to be a monster hunt, though. Welcome back. You need weapons, some ammunition, perhaps. Took care of the business. And Crawls attacked a merchant's face. This much I know already. The missing shipment arrived just before you did. Although I barely caught a glimpse of those who delivered it. How were you able to manage that? Made an arrangement with their leader. Agreed to turn the weapons. You accomplished all this through diplomacy? Violence the first time, diplomacy the second time. It's all well. It's not would have done, but perhaps that's for the best. Yay, 500. Here's your payments as promised. I should need new weapons. Next, you have a new merchandise available. Would you like to look? Yes, I would like to see what you have. Ooh, Ruber Superhawk. That's a nice looking revolver. Not really, I can't really tell from here. Guardian. Browning Max Power. Cavalier Deputy Smartlink. That looks like some heavy-duty bull magnum kind of thing. Browning Max Power. Cavalier Deputy. Range Combat 6. Ooh. Some good SMGs. Ingram Smart Gun, Smart Link. He's definitely got some new guns here. That's pretty nice. There's some shotguns there. Yeah, I got one of those that I have on me, actually. Whoa, wait. Colt M23. Ooh. Need a requirement of range 6. Well, I'm meant to be looking at that. I think I want that. Damage of 15. Walther MA. Ooh, so it's a Walther 2000, but the future version. Damage of 18. FNHAR. Smart Link. A 12. So that's a 15 damage. This is a 12 damage. Not so good. 13. 18. 16 for that sniper rifle. 12. 13. Yeah, see, we're using a 10 damage. I don't need anything under, well, a lot. Oh, man, I am so glad I did this mission. I mean, just look at this. Light security armor, armored vest and plates. Got so many outfits now that I didn't have before. Secure Tech Ultra Vest sounds nice. Oh, if you're doing this game, you got to make sure you do that mission. Good grief. Hey, I could get some, fighting stuffs. Alright, you know what? This might be a short episode because I'm going to have to go back and edit out that redo I did. So, I'm going to go and end it now. I'm trying to go for hour-long episodes, so this will be a slightly shorter one, I guess. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and joining. If you like, hit that like, subscribe for future content. If you like it, drop a comment below with your thoughts and opinions of this and other things. And I'll get back to you. If you feel like it, hit that bell icon for notifications. And, you know, I'll see you next time. Take care. Be safe out there, everybody. And I'll see you in the next episode.